So we had the chef's return against the Lakers, and we started off poorly as you expect. Austin Reeves pushes the lead up to 18, and it was as much as 20-point lead for the Lakers. And I mean, we didn't expect anything else from the Warriors, right? Early game in LA, right? Jordan Poole hits the three ball from the corner, and it started to look right. 10-point game in a matter of minutes. And we were headed essentially tied after, well, Clay hits the big free ball here, and it was a 1-point game with a great roll into the halftime. And it felt like, okay, the vibes are truly back, man. And then we started off the third quarter once again very poorly, which was not nice to see. Anthony Davis was dominating all night long. Hits the free ball here and pushes the Lakers lead to 10. But Kevon Looney went on a 6-0 run, showed AD how it's done. Shout out Loon, man. I need a Kevon Looney statue outside Chase Center. He's been that good, actually. For real, man. He's spectacular. Lonnie Walker hits the three-pointer here to push the Lakers lead up to 8. And, man, the shooters made shots when they needed them to. And Anthony Lamb here makes one. His last game on the 50-game two-way contract. So, will be interesting to see if the Warriors do sign him. And despite tying it and having a good advantage, they still managed to lose the game. Anthony Davis on the push shot, he was getting that anytime he wanted to. And despite also that, we still had a chance. Klay Thompson makes it a 2-point game with minute 45 to go. But in the end, it was a little too late, as we couldn't just make the shots we needed to. AD continued to dominate, gets the bounce here, tough layup, and the game was over, unfortunately. So what I thought was the biggest mistake of tonight was that Kerr actually, sat down Steph for about 90 seconds in that fourth quarter when we were actually rolling, and I felt like that just changed the momentum of the game. But hey, what can you do? Draymond also hurt his hand, which was not great, but he played through it. 15, 8, and 3 tonight. Was solid, but couldn't stop AD tonight, which he usually does pretty well against AD, but since he's been with Clutch, he has not done that well against him, to be fair with you. Anthony Lamb played 27 minutes while Kuminga played just 13. He wasn't great, so I understood it tonight, while Lamb was really good, 6 and 6 and 2. Not we all, but a lot of us on Twitter despise and dislike Anthony Lamb, but he does a lot of good things. I think for me it's more about the off-court stuff that I just despise, and he's not that good overall to be, looking past his mistakes when Kuminga's mistakes are always, resulting in him being set down for the game, which Lamb's mistake never do, right? So I think that's the biggest issue with Anthony Lamb and Dub Nation. The off-court stuff just can't escape my mind. I'm sorry. Clay and Steph 22-27 respectively, not the best night from both of them, but at least Steph got his legs back under him. And we had an Andre Iguodala sighting. His shot looked broke as hell, but he can still defend, man. The old man can still defend. So it'll be interesting to see if he's gonna actually play until the playoffs or if he gets hurt. We'll have to wait and see. I hope Iggy is gonna be fine and he could still contribute maybe. While the Lakers, the starters were spectacular. Troy Brown hit 4 threes, 14 points. Jared Vanderbilt was a menace, 10 and 13, plus 25 on the night. AD, 39, 8 and 6, 2 blocks. Spectacular, and his presence was felt all night long, man. The Warriors took like 52 threes to the Lakers 33, made just about 2 more of them, and they took that many threes because they were so scared of Anthony Davis in the paint. It's that simple in my opinion, right? AD was there and they just couldn't hit layups, and then they just gave up on trying to even go to the rim at some point. Malik Beasley with 12, solid game from him. Austin Reeves always skills Warriors, 16, 2 and 8. Austin Reeves is spectacular, man. He should probably be the starter if we're being real here, right? Because he is so good, man. Every time I watch Austin Reeves, which to be fair, I don't watch all the Lakers games. I always, check out the highlights, but I don't watch full games all the time. But every time I watch full Lakers games, he just feels like a great player, man. I mean, that sounds like he's LeBron, but he's a great role player and probably should be a starter instead of a Schroeder, but what do I know?